Man, better buckle up for safety, motherfucker.
It's a bumpy ride out here. I understand why the road rage and shit be popping off. Motherfuckers can't drive, man. People be making like poor choices and yielding when they need not yield and forcing themselves to go when they should be a little bit more courteous. People got shit ass backwards out here. That's why motherfuckers getting beat the fuck up in this road rage shit. I don't condone that shit. I would never really let a traffic conflict lead to me feeling like I need to get out my car and put hands on somebody who are worse. I would never do that because I got other shit to be worried about than to be involved in that kind of drama in my life. I got way more important shit to worry about. But just because I understand don't mean that I agree, but I do understand the road rage when road rage gets out of hand. Because in a road rage situation, everybody think they're in the right, but somebody is actually, whoever's wrong will never admit that shit, bro. And that's where the frustration comes from. That's where you just want to put hands on the motherfucker. Because they want to cast the blame on you, and you be like, motherfucker, this is all you. You did some dumb shit. You know, so, yeah, that would inspire some throwing of the hands. I get it. RPM, Trey Vietnam and his bitch. Yeah, resisted political manipulation. Has anybody seen this shooting someplace where there's like 5 people got their life subscription canceled, and another 15 or 18 people was actually injured? Where was this at? Was this in a club that or a bar that specializes in catering to certain kinds of sexual tendencies? We'll put it like that. Of course, right away, motherfuckers start reaching for guns, man. This shit happened in like what, the past like 3 days, 3 or 4 days? It ain't been that long, maybe 4 days. I don't know. Fairly recently though. That's strange, bro, because they keep on going. They keep this combination going with gun shit plus whatever the fuck else they want to put on it. I'm tired of it, bro. Because first of all, there's gematria behind all of this shit. There's an agenda behind all of it. Not just an agenda because they want to control your mind, but they ritualistically do this, make these attempts to control the narrative, to paint the picture for humanity about what it is that we are or are not seeing. With the attempts to get you to think a certain way so they can control your mind, and they don't need 100% success rate on this shit. They just need a majority of the people to feel some type of way, because whether it's right or wrong, when a majority of the people feel some type of way, other people tend to either get on board just to fucking bandwagon jump on the shit, or their disagreement to whatever is going on is either overshadowed or something that they themselves feel like, hey, what's the point of even voicing? So once you gain control of a majority of the masses and get them to agree upon something, it's hard to reverse that shit, bro. Even people that might even understand you don't got the balls to fucking stand up and go, yo, I don't give a fuck if a majority of y'all think or feel like this or like that. I think this is wrong, and I think we need to change it now. And I'll stand up in front of all y'all and call you fucking stupid for falling for this shit. You know, that's where the conspiracy theorists come in. Speaking against the agreed upon narrative about shit always looks like the weirdo. But to me, I think that if you just go along with what they say because they said it, you're the fucking weirdo. Because just going along with a whole bunch of strangers who have a vested interest in you thinking and feeling a certain way, especially around election time and all this other shit tends to flare up in a predictive manner. Once you get the halfway point of these presidential terms, man, things always flare up and get crazy. But whenever politics needs a certain perspective, idea, or a current event to take center stage to guide humanity's perspective on stuff, man, that shit be happening, man, and y'all see it happening. Like, why y'all can't call that shit out, man? Like, how is it that these shooters tend to be doing all of the right stuff that the gun-hating politicians need to get their shit off, man? This shit is stupid, bro. And now here goes another one. Just like the gay club shooting down in Florida a few years ago. ago. It was right on time, man. They always going racial agenda plus gun shit. Sexual identity agenda plus the gun shit. Children agenda plus the gun shit. They keep on doing this shit, man. Violence, the potential for violence against politicians plus the gun shit. They just keep on doing this shit, bro. All these stories is always they bullshit plus they gun hate, bro. This is how they get their shit off. The Uvalde guy was what? I seen some pictures of him in a dress and some other shit, and with the long hair and the weird makeup he was kind of dabbling in. That's what I seen. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is. I wasn't there. I don't know what to do. But what I do know is as soon as this shit makes center stage to make the news, to try to convince us of something, I gotta look around and look for the patterns, to look for how well it fits with what they've already said they wanted. When the motherfuckers say what it is they want and they don't have substantial reason, and then all of the fucking reasons show up systematically, one by one, right when they need them to, come on, bro, stop playing. We had this big ass silence in the arena of the bullshit public gun violence. There was a span of time where it was non-existent, right in the middle of the pandemic, because somehow these motherfuckers are obeying the pandemic. What I really think it is that news broadcasting agencies had their hands full on all of the shit that they want to talk about with the C-19 and all that bullshit. And then once they got a good grip on that, they feel like they needed to change gears because things were getting repetitive, or they need to spice it up. Then boom, all of a sudden, all of these other people start feeling comfortable enough to get out here and fire upon innocent people in a public place at random, presumably at random. You know, all that shit popped off to switch gears right when they needed to. Right when things were getting boring, redundant, repetitive. Fuck out of here. It keeps happening just like that. I don't think nature and cause and effect will just naturally happen in that way. These fucking people doing all this fucking shooting out here, they act like they hate guns. Like they're looking for a reason to be like, yeah, take this shit, because they're doing it perfectly. And right on time. They do the perfect shit right on time. And not once have I seen any AR-15 or other rifle. Why is it always AR-15 like it ain't all? That's because they drilled the worst AR-15 in your head so much in the news, trying to get you to consider that synonymous with assault rifle, which is fucking dumb, or automatic rifle, which is even stupider. They do that shit on cue. That's what it looks like. The timing is perfect. Like they don't know what a SCAR is. Like they don't know what a fucking AK is. Like they don't know what a CZ Bren is. Like they don't know what a pistol carbine is, where it's a rifle looking kind of a thing, but it shoots what is typically put in handgun pistol caliber firearms. The shooters don't never mix that up. They go straight to the AR-15, and I feel like that's a cookie cutter agenda happening, bro. That shit's not organically happening like that. I don't fucking believe you, and it's still not gonna change the reality of what we're dealing with. People die more of hands and feet than an AR-15 or any other rifle or long gun, including a shotgun. Every year, it completely outdoes it with hands and feet. 3 or 4 times over sometimes. Now you want to go, how many people getting their asses smoked without an AR-15 or any other rifle or long gun, including a fucking shotgun? Huh. Edged weapons, knives, scissors, maybe an axe in a few of these situations. Yeah, edged weapons are outdoing hands and feet plus the AR-15. If you put somebody standing next to, if you stand somebody up in front of everybody with some nice muscles, big fists, and dangerous looking pound of brick into fucking dust type of knuckles, put him there and a guy with an AR-15 to represent what happens with the rifles and the long guns in this country. The guy with the edged weapon or a knife or a butcher knife or something can stand there to represent the bigger fucking body count. And that is undebatable. So take your fucking gun hate someplace else, man. where don't nobody know no better, because you're not gonna be able to get that past people who know what the fuck is up. This is real simple to look up. Me and Cuz Googled this shit during the fucking live stream last time. It's not that hard to fucking figure out. Stop chasing that motherfucking rifle like you think that's gonna bring the death toll down in this country. You're not gonna change the hearts and the minds of the people that find peace inside themselves to do this shit. Change that. Just like you need to change the fact that 65% of the people that die from fucking guns in this country are self-checking out. Change their minds and change their environment. Whatever inspires that kind of behavior. You change the behavior, you can change the death toll in this shit. Because if you love people and you want to be peaceful and you love the kids and all this other shit, so you hate the sight of an AR-15, if I gave you my AR-15, you would tell me that ain't gonna hurt nobody. Because you ain't that kind of person. You absolutely refuse to get involved. You're not the kind of person to hurt nobody. What is an AR-15 gonna do in your hands? Nothing. Nothing. And you know it. Because if you're telling me that you having an AR-15 will turn you from this peaceful, child-loving person into an uncontrollable, homicidal fucking maniac, then you, sir or ma'am, just admitted to a fucking mental illness, and you should go check yourself in somewhere. If the pure possession of the firearm can change your heart back in the other fucking direction. You fucking weirdos, stop talking crazy. Because y'all just talk out of feelings, and ain't none of y'all gonna stand in front of me to talk that bullshit like you can get away with it. I'll make any one of you motherfuckers look dumb. Any politician, any cop, any judge, any lawyer, any sheriff, any fucking gun hater in the fucking country, I don't care your credentials, you wouldn't be able to talk to me in a man-to-man conversation about what we're dealing with and walk away making me feel like maybe I need to change something about my life because I got things fucked up. You're never gonna make me feel like that. How could you? You couldn't make me look like that to other people either. You would just walk away looking fucking dumb. Me putting my AR-15 in your hands with your big ass heart ain't gonna change you and make you into the next shooter, and you know it. So say that it will or say that it won't so we can see what we're really dealing with. Stop all this bitch ass playing. Because y'all are fucking frustrated with the dumb shit that y'all try to get past people. And I wonder, are y'all this dumb or do you know better and you feel the way you understand things the way I understand it, but you just really don't like the gun, so you're kind of stuck on that, so you will play dumb to say dumb shit hoping that it gets over on people because you know it's dumb. Which is it? Are you just trying to outsmart people, or are you really that dumb to think that there's any credence whatsoever, any credibility, or legitimacy in what it is you're saying when you hate this gun shit? Because y'all sound like some fucking window-licking rereads to me. You can't possibly think you make any sense. It's ridiculous, actually. And it's dangerous, because what it is y'all calling for and asking for is, goddamn, y'all don't know history or nothing. Y'all are dumb. Y'all are dangerously stupid. And because of that, I get to be as rude as I want. I get to be as direct as I want, as long as I do not hurt anybody. And I keep the table open to discussion that if you got anything better to think or to say about this gun shit to make me look like I am fucking dumb, dangerous, stupid, and missing the point of something, man, say something. The table's always open. The door's always open for the conversation. I just got a feeling that y'all ain't got much to say. I think y'all are all dumb. I think you should be ashamed of yourself. We're wasting valuable time, energy, and resources with this bullshit debate. Put me and other protective fathers, off-duty officers, and vets around the school, maybe even a few inside the school. But if you surround the perimeter of the school, I think you can do a lot with that. Maybe one or maybe two inside. Maybe tucked away. Kind of hidden. Do the best you can to be like, man, we are as, our visibility is minimal to the kids during the school day, but we are here, we are present, and anybody who even shows up on that bullshit, bro, you gonna meet a wall of fucking defense that you are going to be intimidated by. And if you're on that bullshit, we're going to know that you're not going to make it out of the parking lot, bro. This goes nowhere ever again. Never ever again. They don't want that though, because what they want is for the shit to happen so they can use it for their agenda. If they wanted to stop it, they could. If they wanted to spaz out and be OCD about protecting these kids, they can figure that shit out, because I'm figuring it out in a fucking parked car over and over again, multiple times, on live streams and in all these videos. Not just now, but since 2018 when I hit Facebook with my open carry demos. I have been solving this problem. I have been addressing this problem and solving the problem. I can't be heard. Other people that feel like me can't be heard. No one's paying attention because the people who can call the shots to make the shit stop don't want it to stop, and you got to consider that possibility and then look in that direction. Just in case that is exactly what's happening, and we need all hands on deck to assess the situation and then curb that type of bullshit. All hands on deck. Figure it out. Is somebody trying to play you with this shit? Do they want the tragedies to happen so they can push a bigger agenda? You better look. Don't let them be doing that right in front of you. You got to make sure that's not happening. That would be a tragedy. For me or anybody else to call it out for you, for it to cross your mind in your own cognitive flexing, trying to understand what's going on, ask yourself, on both sides, who the fuck is trying to play me on both sides? Because no one gets the opportunity to play me like I'm not going to see you. I'm looking at everybody and everything, considering everything, because we have no time to waste to allow anything to get past us. We got to squash this shit. If you don't feel like that, then shut the fuck up, stay away from me. If you feel what I'm saying, then address everything from every angle right now. Right now. All these fucking clubs and shit getting shot up, bars and clubs and whatever the man, fuck out of here, bro. Y'all do that to scare the victims of the when the victims look like they've been singled out. Those are the people you want to rile up. So who is it that you want to be full of emotions right now? The parents of all these fucking kids in these schools and the fucking LGBTQ community. That's why these places are the ones that get fired upon. I am not dumb. Because then you want people who speak against that kind of lifestyle, because I think it's weird. Unless you're a lesbian. I dig y'all. Because we agree on something. That the female form is hard to resist. And if you're a woman and you dig that too, salute to you, because you see what I see. If I was a woman, I would have a hard time ignoring what a female body looks like, and I would be drawn to it. That's what I feel. And maybe I'm just stuck in being a man that I'm saying that. But when I see women who dig that too, then I go, ain't it impossible to ignore this shit? Even gay guys try to implement these features and these mannerisms in their shit. There's something powerful about a woman, and I don't understand a man that don't get that. Period. I can think you're weird, but be who you are, because no one should hurt you. No one should touch you. I think you need to be absolutely free, just like me and just like my kids. And if I don't wish that freedom for you, and all of your homosexual tendencies, I gotta mean, all of it needs to be free, just like I want my kids to be free, because if I don't want it for you, I'm bullshitting. I gotta mean it for everybody, or there's something wrong with what it is that I'm thinking and saying. And I do mean it for everybody. Now we got that out the way, I think you're a weirdo. Sorry. But I don't think that you should be fired upon with a fucking gun for who you are. Whoever did that, right or wrong, agenda or not, you're a weirdo. And you should be handled accordingly. Into the dirt you go. To the worms, fuck you. Like that. Just like that, both sides. You're a weirdo, and I think you should live a long, happy life and be left alone. I can do both. Because as soon as I don't adhere to what you do, then I'm calling you a weirdo by saying that's not for me. I don't care how polite I say it or how rude I say it. The intentions is the same, bro. I don't dig what you're doing. But be free to do that. When I say no to your holy book, I am dissing you. Consider that a diss. I'm dissing the fuck out of you. Because I value my life and I say I don't want that in it. That's a diss, bruh. So whatever I say after that, don't take that as being some extra diss or super rude. Assume all of the dissing when I say no thank you to your shit. Assume all that dissing, bruh. Fuck. That doesn't mean that I mean you harm. No, I don't. I can only be me. I can only be so many things. I can't be everybody. I can't be the whole world. So no, when I fine-tune my life to what it is that I want, I'm saying no thank you to everything else. And I might say no thank you when addressing and recognizing what you are in the world. And when I say no thank you, I strongly considered it. And I went, not me. So consider that all of the dissing. And stop being a fucking baby when I go, gay shit, boy, you crack. Y'all mad that I said it? I'm already not that. That is the diss, bro. That's the fuck you stay out of my life. I don't want that. Get the fuck out of here. Grow the fuck up. Shooting all these fucking places up. I don't believe that shit is organic. It's not, bro. Ain't no way in hell that shit organic. It's too perfect. Too perfect. And I'm not fucking dumb. And even if it was organic, they vow to never let a good crisis go to waste. It still works for them if it's organic or not. It works for them. I just so happen to know, not believe, but I know that shit was not organic. Fucking weirdos. But okay though. Keep playing. Keep letting them talk that shit about that gun shit. Because I said it before. I said it 100 times. I keep on saying it. I'm not that worried about that Second Amendment. We don't need that shit. Do you understand? It's already true whether they wrote it or not. Other countries that don't have it, it's still true for those people. That they have a right to defend themselves with whatever they can get their hands on. Whatever they think is effective. Whatever they think that the bad guy might bring. They get to match that. And they get to say what they want to. They just can't hurt nobody. They can say what they want. If you racist, say what you want. As a matter of fact, I recommend that you allow them to speak their minds loud and proud so that I know where they are. So I can stay away from them. So I don't indirectly respect or care about them, not knowing that deep down they harbor these feelings. Tell them to speak out loud and proud, please. Do not fucking hide from me. Don't hide from me, because I wouldn't want to work for you. I wouldn't want to trust my kids in your care. None of that shit. So stop telling these racist people or any other bigot that you think is a bigot. Stop telling people to hide. Tell them to speak the fuck up loud and proud. Wave your fucking flag so we can see where the fuck you are. With all this hiding and bullshitting. Fuck out of here. Taking down memorials and shit. Fuck all that shit. Let all that shit rock, bro. We need to see it all. You watch them do it in other fucking countries and throughout history. They get involved in this conquest, then they smash the history of the country that they get in, right? And we recognize that as a tragedy because then there's some history lost. There's it's hard to put the pieces of the puzzle together to envision the history of what happened there. What were those people there before the conquest and all of that? It's kind of hard to tell, right? And we watched that tragedy. They destroyed libraries and books and all type of shit, museums and art and all type of shit, man. And we go, man, that was whack. And then we go, yeah, take the memorial down that you guys put up to commemorate how y'all beat down black people in this fucking country after y'all slaughtered natives to fucking take it over. Like, yeah, take that down so we can begin to heal or forget. Because I'm telling you, you're never going to heal. The social ramifications of that shit will live on as long as they perpetuate that shit. And they still are. That shit's gonna shine. You're never gonna be able to, and nor should you ever want to silence or erase the history of that or anything else. Y'all are fucking retarded. God damn. God damn. That's why I don't rock with some black people with some stuff when they go on this black power shit. They want the black power shit to reign so supreme, so bad that they wish for those memorials and things to be taken down. And I'm going, damn, man, y'all fucked that up, bro. Build a new memorial to commemorate the fact that y'all said fuck that and we supposedly overcame that shit. Don't take the old shit down. That's a tragic thing, man. I say leave it there. Take it to a museum or something, but to destroy, I wouldn't even take it to a museum. I would leave it where it was. I don't know, man. People should be able to walk through here and see memorials in a chronological order on some kind of map that'll tell the story, a true history of this country and of the world about what happened, man, here. But we are a species with amnesia, says Grant Hancock. If you don't know who that is, he's an archaeologist that be finding some dope ass shit. Check into him because that's the type of shit I really be on. I don't really care about debating pronouns and shit with people. We got other stuff to be talking about, to be looking at, to be clearing the way for the bullshit to move so that we can put the real truth on the table. There's a lot of shit to filter through. We should just be doing all of that, including gazing into the night sky, asking ourselves, what the fuck is all of that shit? I don't know, man. Y'all some weirdos, man. We dropping the ball. Hopefully humanity rises above some of the shit that we got going on right now. But I don't think so, though. I think the goose is cooked. You screwed the pooch. Whatever the fuck motherfuckers be, all types of whatever figurative, whatever. Yeah, the shit is over. The fat lady is singing right now. She's clearing her throat. This bitch is taking the stage. Everyone in the audience is being quiet. The fat lady is about to fucking sing. They're going to wrap this shit up tight enough to keep you in the chokehold for the rest of humanity. They want humanity in total slavery. We hear about these different stories or whatever in ancient times, and I always wonder when I heard this shit when I was a kid about human sacrifices and other shit to these gods and these fucking temples and the Aztec and Mayan civilizations and in Greece and other European places and just all over the globe. All of the crazy shit. And I'm always like, damn, man, how y'all just let them do that? Y'all let one king tell y'all what to do? Shit, they smoked Kennedy over here. Y'all didn't think to be like, If we see a bad ruler doing all this shit, we'll smoke this nigga. It's one of them. All it takes is 5 of us. We'll fuck him up. Okay, you got guards and all this other shit. Then it'll be a war. Then we will band together because ain't no one nigga finna rule shit. That's what I would think. But apparently they used to rock that shit. It's amazing to me, man, how people give in so easily to the illusion of authority. I can't do it. I don't see how you do it. Your kids won't do it either. They fight your authority your whole fucking life. You know, from little itty bitty babies. I got a 2-year-old son. I don't give a fuck how much I feed him, take care of him when he's sick, change his diapers, try and teach him things, protect him. He's got no qualms in fighting me. Literally throwing hands, smacking me in my face and pulling my hair and shit. And throwing his temper tantrum, kicking in all type of shit. Because he wants a 3rd bag of fruit snacks and I'm just like, no, man. Freak out. He looking right at the fruit snacks, don't understand why he can't have them now if I told him he can have one later, tomorrow or something. He's like, tomorrow, now, man, I don't see no, and then he'll fight me. He don't care what the odds are. He don't give a fuck what I've done for him. Doesn't care. Doesn't care, doesn't care. Does not want to be controlled or told no. And he's going to do that his whole fucking life to me. I don't think human beings are meant to fucking bow down to anything. Not other men for damn sure, not even a God. A God that was put us here will be like, I didn't put you here to bow to me. That's an oxymoron. That seems weird to me. It makes no sense. What the fuck is the point of that? What kind of God or creator would be so emotionally invested in the idea of flattery and praise that he will make all of this marvelous shit with that being the punchline? I don't fucking believe you. You sound strange to me. You sound strange to me. All them religions that tell you that that's what your life is, that sounds strange to me. I don't gotta like that shit. It makes no sense. It's way too powerful of a thing, the consciousness, to be boiled down to that. Makes no sense to me. It's got the punchline got to be stronger than that. The punchline's got to be super duper fucking weird, powerful, and hard to describe. You can probably speak on it. Every fucking word out of your mouth from the time you can speak to the time you die can be used to do absolutely nothing but describe what this is, and you won't say enough. You won't say enough. It's a powerful thing. It's a special thing. And the whole point is not to fucking beg and cry and praise whatever God you're lucky enough to have infect your mind thorough enough for you to latch onto it on this planet full of religions, full of confusion, full of amnesia. We don't even know where the fuck we are. We can only go back in history so far before people start scratching their head. And then how you gonna do that? My own mother couldn't tell the history of my whole fucking life story and get it right. She would be missing so much stuff that's critical to explain how I got this way. Things that happened in my life that I tell my mom different random stories. She'd be like, that happened to you? I'm like, yeah. She'd be surprised. She doesn't know. My whole life. That's my mother. If you think they're going to accurately tell you and not bend it to their benefit, the history of the world, man, y'all, man, get out of here, man. Fuck out of here. I shouldn't have to beg y'all to see all of this shit. There's enough confusion in the world for you to say, I don't trust nobody. I need to look for myself. And I'm assuming that somebody wants enough control over me that if I am uncontrollable, that they'd be willing to kill me. We've seen that story play out in the world history over and over again. It's just a tragic thing what we got going on in humanity, and I'm worried that it's going to go to the point where it's irretrievable. Because everybody bitches, man. Wu bang, man. Get your shit together. 2 guns is 1 gun, 1 gun is none gun. I recommend 3. Get the pistol, the shotgun, and the rifle. Deuces, Wu bang. This gun shit is for everybody.